Greetings, Kobolds! Get your spellbooks and your material components ready because today we're going to take a look at Kobold Press's Deep Magic. Let's jump right in. Deep Magic. Deep Magic. Oh, you mean all those sweet PDFs that Kobold is making since around 2016, right? No? More than that. Oh, you must mean the Kickstarter that raised over $200,000, right? But that still doesn't explain what Deep Magic is, does it? Deep Magic can only be described as a grimoire. This book is literally a magical tome. Well, not literally. It contains over 700 new and revised spells, 19 new divine domains, 13 new wizarding subclasses, 6 new sorcerous origins, and 3 brand new otherworldly patrons. Not to mention a menagerie of new familiars and wizardly servants. I think the legendary Ed Greenwood said it best when he said, "You can never have too much magic." Big books of it hum and glow and mutter sinister eldritch sagacity in tenebrous corners, keeping me warm on cold and fetid nights. Magic is the spark of life, the smiter of evils that comes slithering to my door, the fire in my hand against the death and tax collectors, and provider of handy peanut butter sandwiches when it's just too long and perilous a quest to make it to the kitchen. This book jumps in with an absolutely massive list of spells, which look a lot like what you might see in your favorite player's handbook. But one of the things that I really loved, and something that really drove home that this list was different than the rest, was the subtle inclusion of tags. Basically, after each spell in the list, you might see a tag in brackets, something like Dragon, Apocalypse, or Blood. While most of the spells in the list are described right after it, the tagged spells actually have their own sections, which include the spell descriptions, some deliciously flavored lore that you can drop into any campaign setting, especially Midgard, and to top it all off, a bunch of new class options based around that type of magic. That being said, there's already a plethora of class options and specialties available in this book, like the Beer Domain Cleric, you know, like the famous Stan Gable of the Alpha Beta Order. No? Revenge of the Nerds? Anyone? Fine. Okay, I'm old. Anyway, back to the Beer Domain, which allows you to give your allies some liquid courage, or armor, or cure them what ails them. And least we forget, the Eldritch Blast. However, one of the things that really drew me into the book was rune magic. Those will always be 2 words that catch my attention, and man does Deep Magic deliver. What I love about rune magic first and foremost is that it's a type of magic that anyone can learn. The only bar for entry is a wisdom score of 12, which really isn't that hard to accomplish at all. The reason this can be done is because rune magic isn't a class option, it's a feat. When you take the feat, you learn 2 runes, and this is one of those feats where you can take multiple times and learn multiple runes. With a list of 25 different runes, you'll have a lot of customization options. Now I just really want to see a campaign where everyone starts with the feat at level 1, and they have 2 completely random runes tattooed on them as some kind of ritual or something. Or maybe they're all tattooed in prison with some kind of rune that helps them be better at the job they're appointed to. Or maybe they were all siblings, born in the slums and left in a tavern called the Wilted Rose. Sorry, where was I? Oh, Deep Magic. What else? What else? Oh, right. What about an entire chapter full of wizards' apprentices, arcane constructs, and more familiars than any self-respecting wizard or warlock could shake a stick at? One of the final sections of the book, appropriately titled The Wizard's Entourage, contains several fully fleshed out NPCs ready to be your apprentice, complete with backgrounds, personalities, and a handful of plot hooks. And as a huge fan of warlocks myself, I have to mention the 24 or so new familiars, half of which are prime candidates for some Pact of the Chain action, like the Crimson Drake, the Abyssal Worm, and the Living Shade. By now, I'm sure you're brimming with ideas for new wizards, sorcerers, clerics, and warlocks, so head on down to the description below, click that link, and get yourself a copy of Deep Magic. Oh, I almost forgot. Fire magic.
In the beginning, there was fire, and it was pretty awesome. Oh, things burn. It's sort of magical. Yeah, I promised you a fire video, but oh, that's deeply unfortunate. This match is just not cutting it. You know, I promised you a fire video, and there's gonna be one, people. Oh yes, fire magic. I like it. I feel like it ought to be its own school of magic, is what it should be. I feel like I should study up on this subject. Oh, nice book. Fiery book full of secrets and magic. Yes. Study, study, study. I could use that. I am fully in touch with my inner pyromaniac. I am fully engaged with the elemental power of magic and fire. I feel it rising from the ground. A fiery dew. Yes! Oh, I have more! That book was fantastic! Let there be more fire! Let there be more fire! Ladies and gentlemen, Deep Magic is here!
Yeah, we got that too. And I think that's enough arcane secrets for one video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.